Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. It's Brent Cousins reporting from the Hollywood Hills. We got a big episode tonight. We're slammed. We got the best UFOs that just came in, third phase on the planet. Let's just roll it. All right, this is a pretty good capture. We're looking at something that was just filmed the other day in Australia, and we're looking at an array of lights. It's interesting. We have this one kind of more in the center frame. It's kind of has this reddish hue, and we're seeing these kind of static balls that's kind of maybe spit out from this original orb. Then you see these kind of dancing lights more on the bottom left of this craft, if that's what it is. I'm not sure. Could this be maybe one large single craft or an array of orbs just kind of in sequence? You see them just kind of disappear. I don't see any objects. I'm adjusting some brightness contrast to this right now. We're seeing this the display. It does seem to be ejecting from that orb to the right, the more of the dominant one. Then they just disappear. They're kind of just morphing in and out of existence, and then they just like pop up. And what I liked about it, at that one point, they just all kind of lit up at once. And this she's stunned. She doesn't know what she's looking at. This is something that if you saw this thing floating in the sky, you would be pulling out your camera. You're gonna film it because you just don't know. You might be capturing the phenomenon. What's your opinion of these lights over the region of Australia? It's a big country, and there's been sightings all over that region, and we've had massive amounts of submissions from Australia. I know people out there right now are listening to this show, so good on you. We're giving you a big thumbs up right here in the Hollywood Hills, and if you're listening, make sure to leave a comment, mate. Appreciate you guys. And again, we're looking at something kind of outstanding. Again, adjusting the brightness contrast, it makes it pop. It almost looks like daytime with this adjustment here, but no, we're looking at this at night, and you're clearly seeing these lights high up there in the sky. I don't think they're drones. It's odd. Could they be, static balls of electricity or ball lightning? I'm not sure, but hey guys, we got a big episode tonight, so be sure to smash that thumbs up because we're just getting started. A lot on the table, so I got the next video. Let's just roll it right now.
Si vemos que despega de un putazo, pues era un ovni, ¿no?
All right, it's a pretty fast clip, but I'm gonna just grab the best part, and this is it. We're zooming in on it, and these guys, they're stunned. They don't know what they're filming up there in the sky. We see it as it kind of rotates, oddly. It kind of it looks otherworldly, people might say. It looks like a phantom. It looks like a drone. It looks like something we just don't know. That's why we're sharing it right here at Third Phase of Moon. Could it be maybe just a pack of balloons, and it's oddly packed together, maybe purposely to make it look like this entity that's flying humanoid? I'm not sure, but I do like it because it just stays there. It's not rotating or oscillating like your typical balloon. It just remains vertical, and it's just moving slightly without any looking like a full-on just a tumbling balloon. Again, this thing's kind of static. It looks almost heavy, and it looks a little creepy too at the same time. So if you see this, film it, send it to Third Phase of Moon. We're just putting it up. We're asking you, the world, what's your opinion on this, because people send it to us and we just want to have answers and hear it from you guys. Appreciate that. So we got a new video coming up, and it's interesting, and I want to get your opinion on what you think. Again, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, because you're gonna get your best UFOs on this channel right here, Third Phase of Moon. Okay, let's roll the next clip. This is out of Austin, Texas. It's a kind of an oldie, but it's a goodie, and I thought we should just share it right now. So let's just roll this and watch this for a little bit. Do you guys remember this video? It went viral right when it first dropped, but that's why it did, because it's just a fascinating capture of something just floating. It looks like a charged ball of energy, and almost like the color of the sun. It's so interesting, and it just kind of has this nice little way of floating amongst the garden area, or the walkway and near the fence line. It seems to be almost trying to avoid any kind of obstacle, that it's just transcending through this particular area, and then it just kind of picks up. I'm going to throw it out there, though, because could it be maybe just some seed or pollen that's getting, connected and just hit right at that perfect time with the sunlight, creating this glint and creating this more of this plasmic look when it's captured through a camera or even through the naked eye. It could have that effect. But right there, you saw it just charge up. Did you see that? That's what I find interesting. Did it just clip the sun ray at that point, and this is what we're looking at, or is this the phenomenon, the balls, the ball lightning, or the supercharged plasma orbs? We just don't know. This is just a good capture. The person filming it did an outstanding job capturing this. He's holding it steady, and I'm thinking he's stunned at what he's looking at, and that's the best part, because he knows he's filming something really odd that he needed to get it on camera, and thank God he did, to just leave us asking the big questions. What in the world's going on here? All right, like I said, we're slammed with mysteries and the phenomenon tonight. Let's just roll this unique individual and his human capabilities. All right, this is great. Let's roll this again. You see how he attempts, or people try to attempt, this maneuver right there. Wow, it almost looks like he's walking on water, the way he just skips off of that. Huge performances right here. Look at the tap and effortless energy he's doing there. It almost looks like he's defying gravity. This is like almost supernatural powers, something out of an X-Men comic or something, because this guy is impressive. I gotta say, what's your thoughts? When I see this, it just makes you wonder the physical capabilities of the human body and their achievement of what they could do. He almost looks like he's floating on air there. And look at this guy. He tries to pull it off. Not even close. He didn't even. This was That maneuver is just amazing to see something like that. Go try it yourself. I might actually go out there and practice this to see what I could pull off, but dang, you just might get hurt trying to do it. So careful out there trying to attempt anything like this. I'm not saying this is a phenomenon, but it is something to just behold the capabilities of what our bodies can do within effort, practice, and determination. Amazing capability right here. So just wanted to share that one. We got more interesting clips tonight because they came in. The people are asking me, what's your opinion of this? And sometimes I'm like, hey, let's just share it. This is a dog defending himself right there in San Diego, and he takes on 5 of them. The coyotes. These coyotes are trying to just rip them apart. Watch this as it goes. We just shared a clip on Third Phase Moon about dogs, and they're the man's best friend. And it seemed like this dog rescued a woman the other day, and when this tree fell. But right here, we're looking at KTLA footage of how this dog knows how to defend himself. And look at the instincts right there. He seems like he goes after the dominant alpha and kind of teaches that one a lesson. Then the other ones all kind of hunker down and are not as, they're a little timid. They're more the beta coyotes. What's your thoughts on this? It's interesting to see a dog protect itself in the environment, and they're just the best. If anybody is a dog owner or a dog lover, let's just all smash that thumbs up right now. All right, we just got a message from one of our friends in the UK. You all probably know him. His name's Casper Sight. Ben gave us a text the other night, and we covered it. We're talking about the crop circles, and I gave a little shout out. But he reached out that evening, and then he told me that, hey, I got some footage for you guys. And he says that they captured possible tic tacs and some sort of strange shadow that was captured unexpectedly, the crop circle, and then he captured something amazing. Let's just roll the footage raw, and then we'll look at some of it. We're gonna analyze, add some brightness, contrast, all that stuff. But let's just look at it, see if you see what Casper's talking about. And you just might catch it right now, but I'm gonna let you guys look at that for a little bit, and then we're gonna also look at a little bit of on the ground of Ben out there talking to the people and getting interviews on the ground, boots on the ground, reporting. It's pretty badass footage, and he was looking at some of the the bendings of the corn stalk and taking a note, and he has seen strange anomalies. Let's just roll a little bit of that footage as pretty much Ben shows up, Casper Sight, on location pretty much the day it happened. So you see him out in the field, a beautiful day in the UK, your typical area where you can imagine seeing a crop circle appear at any moment of time, and it seems like they do that in that area more often than any other place on the planet. You see Casper, he's all happy. He's there on location with his photographer who did a really good job, outstanding, capturing this all in real time. And look at how big this area is. It'd be hard to produce one of these crop circles overnight unless maybe you had a team of maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 men to pull this off, because this thing's massive. Or you got, some really good people that know how to do this, and it's kind of an art form, and they do go out there and, try to make these patterns, these crop circles, and they get a kick off of it because it brings in a lot of attention. And then then people see it, and then they're saying like, oh, look at my piece of art. I did it. So there's an attraction two people that are out there that, you know, get a kick making these crop circles. But Ben was coming up with things and seeing some anomalies, especially this video. So we're gonna play it again and see if you see it. Right there from the top. I'm gonna look at the top, and then you see this circular shadow going against the wind, apparently. Let me just give you a little rundown of what he said. He said, yo, dude, mate, we just captured what appears to be a dish-shaped shadow moving in a strange direction, opposite direction of where the clouds are going. So that's crazy, because it does look kind of like a cloud, but it's a circle, and you could clearly see this. And it looks like maybe like a disc, a flying saucer would be flying above, casting the shadow on the ground in that direct spot of this crop circle that disappeared pretty much the same day Ben's there reporting. And for this thing to go against the wind, that's weird. He also states, he says shortly after, two tic-tac-like shaped objects shoot past the camera, and he says he's got it on 4K, and he just sent me that file, and I'm going to be uploading that maybe on tomorrow's episode. I'm interested to analyze that footage, Ben. That's going to be pretty exciting just to see on how what you got there. So I suggest you go check out Casper's site, his YouTube channel. He's got a 45-minute documentary, and it's really good. It's on the ground reporting interviews, people that are on location that live in the area. It's a badass, kick-ass, just run and gun documentary. You guys, you pulled it off. Look forward to analyzing that tic-tac footage tomorrow, Ben, and we'll keep you posted on that. Now, in the meantime, we got our new documentary coming out June 24th, 2025, Asymmetric to Disclosure. Watch the trailer now.
You're either on the side of the law or you're not.
The only way you're going to get to it is somebody at that executive level that says enough is enough. Cut the money off, bring these people in, let's go.
This is not to be talked about any further. And if you do, something can happen.
All we need is one to be accurate. And this whole concept of UFO crash retrieval non-existing completely falls apart.
Everybody wants to be in there. Can you give any kind of sneak peek of what that's like?
That organization has had the ability since the 60s to hit a button and simulate an alien attack on the planet using these technologies.
Serious questions that I've made a growing number of drone sightings.
How do you set up a believable false flag and operations that looks like it's alien when it isn't?
So when it happens, they're not shocked, they're not stunned. They can say, oh, we knew this was going to happen.
Which is potentially the most dangerous, where they're talking about quote unquote catastrophic disclosure.
They put it into secrecy, they deny, and then they shut the people up.
And the president doesn't know about. That is an existential threat to humanity.
Asymmetric Disclosure, again, coming out June 24th, 2025. It's going to be the biggest documentary of the year. Blake and I can't wait to share it with you. It's going to be exciting times. Now, I got the whole queue up with all the videos that just came in today, and if you just showed up to this premiere right here at Third Phase, I'm just gonna run it, and I want to hear everybody's comment on what you think these UFOs are that we just dropped tonight, because I'm getting a lot of comments right now. They're kind of baffled, and I'm gonna be there right there with you in the comments, and I'm gonna engage you right now. So let's just roll the videos for tonight, and we'll see you in the chat room. Okay, so I'm gonna hang in, and we'll see you at the end of the show. I got a little update for you guys.
cielo, güey. Ahí está, ahí está.
Si vemos que despega de un putazo, pues era un ovni, ¿no?
All right, guys, appreciate you all joining us from around the world. It means a lot. We've got a lot more stuff coming in. Blake and Paula are collecting all sorts of information in Turkey. They got a huge amount of video with regards to megalithic structures, the ancient tales. Is there an alien connection? Well, we're going to find out soon. It's Brent Cousins reporting from the Hollywood Hills. Appreciate you guys. You guys be safe, and we'll catch you next time.